Shalom, shalom. I'm just doing a sound check. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Okay. All right, we good to go. Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Dash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Dash. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's pushing this truth with all sincerity, honesty, and faith. When the time of the end, 2021, which is the year of hastening the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai. Things are taking place on a high level, man. So we're going to jump right into this lesson. This is a GMS closer look. I haven't done one of these in a little bit, so I figured I'd jump into it because this issue of slavery is up right now. You got guys that are trying to talk loud down about slavery, that slavery ain't going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Right now, we in slavery. You know, you're under two forms of slavery. You're under slavery under sin, or you're under slavery under Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That's it. There is no middle ground. So the Lord is going to come get his, and he's going to judge the those that aren't his, man. There's no middle ground, man. The Lord don't deal with lukewarmness, man. You know, when it comes to this word, man. All right, you either on fire and hot or bonded unto this thing. That's why it says, so take my yoke upon you. My yoke is easy, but we'll get into those precepts. Let's go ahead and share the screen. I just wanted to make sure the sound was on. And then we don't need to see myself. Let's just go ahead and share this whole screen, and we'll jump right into the lesson. We'll just go right into the precepts. We'll let the precepts deal with it. This is the book of Romans 6 and verse 16, in which we got to count ourselves very blessed to be under this type of bondage. All right, this is spiritual bondage. Okay, this is a bondage that is going to lead to our righteousness, man. All right, this is what we're coming to, man. We're coming to where we're going to be put on a high level. A high level of rulership is coming to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect. So let's go ahead and play this. This is Romans, or let's go ahead and read this. This is Romans 6 and verse 16. Know ye not that whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey? His servants, it says, his servants ye are to whom ye obey. So servitude is in the scriptures. The Lord put it in there, all right, because it's a metaphor by serving the Lord as being in bondage, man. As being in slavery. But you have different forms of slavery that most don't go into. Just like Jacob was in slavery for a period of time, all right? Jacob, he was in slavery under his uncle for a period of time. All right. You have things called righteous slavery. All right. To being under a master. Just like if a Israelite father would give his son unto a man to let him work, he would put his son in slavery under that man. All right. Technically, that's why a woman is transferred from one man to another. She's in slavery. She's under a man because the woman means servant. Okay. When you break it down, the woman is created to be a servant. All right. That's why she's not as strong as men, you know, can't do certain things because that, you know, that shows the dominance and the power, man. So let's read. It says, know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, ye servants are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. So we can close it now. This precept tells us everything we need to know. There is servitude. There is going to be servitude, and there's servitude now. Okay, we're going to be in the kingdom of heaven as righteous servants of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're going to be made perfect so we can serve him the way he wanted to be served. Now we can't serve him, so what did he do? He cast us off. So we couldn't be his servants. He threw away his slaves. All right, because we were being slaves unto what? sin which is unto death. Read it one more time. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants, it says, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. So what do you coming into this truth? You're being put into bondage, but a righteous bondage. Okay, you're being put under a righteous bondage for your salvation's sake, because the Lord's not coming to save somebody that doesn't want to be under him. If you don't want to be under the words of Yahweh Shai and his law, it would be a good place to be. The word there is dolos.
Strong's G 1401. Doulos.
Dolos.
Doulos.
And it says what? A slave, a bondman, servile condition. So what are we serving? We're serving righteousness right now. We're serving Yahweh Shai the way he wants to be served at this moment. We're serving from a distance, but we're going to serve him personally in the kingdom. That's why he says there shall be no longer no temple. He's going to dwell within us. A slave, one who gives himself up to another's will, those whose service is used by the Mashiach in extending and advancing his cause among men. So we are the servants of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? We are servants, but what did he also do? Because Yahweh Shai is what you call a righteous ruler. But what's happening now, Yahweh Shai is saying that we are servants, but we be made what? Friends. We're being made joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. That's the part about this that those that can't understand the fullness. We are servants, but we're also what? Friends. We're friends that are serving our friend, if you want to put it that way. This is John 15:15. Listen close. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. Okay, but now what we've been let into what? The know. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from of my Father, I have made known unto you. So we're friends of Yahweh Shai, but we're also servants of Yahweh Shai, because we're taking the yoke, because the word servant means dolos, which means servitile, to have a servitile work. So we're serving the Lord in what? What do you think we go out there on every week for? What do you think we do our sit downs for? What do you think we follow the laws to the best of our abilities? That's us serving the Father the way he wants to be served. But what do you have 2/3 of Jake doing? You have 2/3 of Jake doing what? 2/3 of Jake is serving wickedness right now. They're not serving the Lord, they're serving wickedness. They're serving their own belly, which is wicked. The flesh is wicked. Who can know it? Okay? So we're being put under that servitude to be what? Made into friends. You got to come through that straight gate first. You got to be what? Come under that servitude, and then you can be made friends of what? Yahweh Shai, which we're going to be friends of the Most High. Because what was Abraham? Abraham was a friend of the Most High. The word there for friends is what? Fellows. Not delos, but fellows.
Strong's G 5384. Philos.
Fellows.
Philos.
You see, it even sounds the same. Dolos, fellows. Friend, to be friendly to one. Wish him well. So the Lord, that's like I made a video that it says the Lord is rooting for us. Yahweh Shai is wishing us well on this journey if we be a part of the elect, man. A friend, an associate. He who associates familiar with one. Companion. One of the bridegroom's friends who on his behalf asks the hand of the bride. Damn, that's bad. That's a bad definition. Ooh-wee, that's bad. You ever have to step back from something? You got to step back. You got to sit back in your chair and look at it. That's a bad definition, man. Let's read it one more time, because this is exactly what we're doing right now. This is our lot. It says one of the bridegroom's friends. What's the bridegroom? Yahweh Shai. What is it speaking about? It's speaking about the wedding in Revelations. Okay, the wedding of the Lamb. Okay, the wedding of the Lamb with the bride. Okay, the bride is Israel. What is the bride? Is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, you are the bride of the Lord. You are His people. Okay, it says. Let's read it from the top. One of the bridegroom's friends, who on his behalf asked the hand of the bride and rendered what is that? Rendered him various services in closing the marriage. That's a bad definition, man. We're bidding the bride. Let's read this part one more time. On behalf, asking the hand of the bride. So when we go out there on the highways and the byways, we're asking Israel to give their hand unto marriage unto Yahweh Shai. So we're asking the hopeful elect. Okay, that's why it says the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a net that got good and bad. So we go out there and we throw that net and we bid the bride to the marriage. Okay, so let's read it again. It says, one of the bridegroom's friends, who on behalf asked the hand of the bride and rendered him various services. What is the service? That's your servitude. We're friends, but we're also serving in this wedding. Okay, just like the you have a carnal wedding. What is a carnal wedding? You have to have guests. You have to have you have to set up the hall. You have to set up the dining hall. You have to set up the food. You got to get the party favors. All these things take work. So just like now, you say, well, one man, y'all are servants. Yes, we're serving our brother. We're serving our brother, father, uncle, everything above in the happiest day of his life, man, which is the wedding, man, and him redeeming the elect and then establishing the kingdom of heaven on the planet Earth. That's a glorious moment, man. So we have been inducted into that ranks of friends that are helping the bridegroom prepare for the wedding, man. That's the lot. That's the lot of a servant. But we're serving, but we're also friends in this what's the word I'm looking for? In this event, okay? In this event, that's why it says this is a wedding. It's a reunion. It's all of the above. It says bride and render him various services in closing the marriage and celebrating what is that? Nuptials. So we're getting, because it's not a coincidence that the elect is going to be joined unto this marriage, which the prophets are. Those that would be the friends, the prophets that are out there bidding the bride to come into the wedding, man. Okay, so that's where we at now. That's a beaut, man. It's a man that brings another light to the walk that we walk. That's not a light walk. The Lord has said that we are friends of His, and He's giving us the what? On His behalf to ask the hand of the bride, man. So we're asking the bride to come unto Yahweh Shai, man, because He's coming. He's coming to wed us, man. So we would be the friends of Yahweh Shai that are bidding the wife, or the hopeful wife, which is the hopeful elect out there, which are the various Israelites from around the world, man. They would be counted as the bride coming and being asked to be bid to the marriage, man. Wow, man, that's beautiful. That makes you feel good, man. You know that the Lord would choose you out of the billions of people to be his friend, man, and to go on His behalf to bid His wife. All right, so let's read it one more time with that understanding. Man, that's a heavy, that's a sit down on itself. It says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servants knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I call you friends. For all the things that I've heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. And we make known unto the Israelites. We tell them what? The mark of the beast is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. Call on the name of Yahweh Shai. His name is Yahweh Shai. We have 100% truth. We have 100% way to salvation, man, which is through Yahweh Shai. That is the 100% truth. Having Yahweh Shai, man. Does he not say he comes in the volume of the book? It is written of me. So if you don't have Yahweh Shai, you don't have 100% truth. Because he's the one that feeds us this truth, feeds us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's not by our own accord. So to have 100% truth is to have Yahweh Shai, man. I say it again, to have 100% truth is to have Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is, it says, believeth upon me, and out of thy belly shall flow rivers of living water, which is the truth, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. How you can tell 100% of a stream? You can't do that. You can't tell 100% of a stream, but the stream is flowing though. It means it's infinite. You can't gauge it because it keeps coming. We're still being fed, man. We're still being fed and enlightened on different things, man. While others are not being privy to it, we're being fed through that water, man. We're being nourished through the water that Yahweh Shai has given through his sacrifice, man. All right. It says, for all things that I've heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. So to have 100% truth, you must have Yahweh Shai, man. So those that saying they don't have 100% truth is saying they don't have the Lord. And it's not a coincidence that those that say that, they don't push the Lord's name. They don't push Yahweh Shai. They don't push the fullness of the gospel. They don't push about chariots. They don't push about. Now, how embarrassed can you be that you hit about UFOs and then speak about it, but then now Esau, the devil himself, is speaking about it and putting out there and telling you that they do run into him, that they have come into contact with him. So now who's the clown, man? Because that's why it says the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men. Because when we first started talking about chariots, it was foolishness to others. It was far fetched. It was what does it say? Extreme. Now look at the world. The world's doing nothing but talking about it. Have videos. You got different sightings. You got sightings over camps. You got sightings with brothers. Now what you gonna say? Who was dumb then? Because the Lord gave us that understanding before before the world was given that. That's why it says, I make known unto you what my Father knows. This is Matthew's verse 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. So what is it saying? You cannot be a slave, a servant under the Most High and Mammon. So you either, just like I read in the Romans, you either serving what? You either serving this world or you serving the world to come. That's what you got to ask yourself. What world are you serving, man? What world are you serving? Yep. And look what word is there. Look what word is there. Dolyo. It's the same thing almost as dolos.
Strong's G 1398. Deluo. Deluo.
To be a slave, serve, do service of a nation in subjection to another. See, so just like we're slaves unto sin, just like we were slaves to Esau. So that was that. Pretty much the Lord made it materialize. Since we wanted to go after Esau's ways, go after the wickedness ways. We made it serve the actual wicked, man, in bondage, in servitude. Man, that's something else. So let's keep going. I'm not gonna make this too long, but I just wanted to hit the point because we got to know that slavery is in the scriptures, man, and it's coming. It's gonna be in the kingdom, because these nations, they got to pay for what they did. No matter what somebody thinks about it, no matter your emotions, just like the Lord said, He said He will have mercy on whom He will have mercy, and He will judge who He's gonna judge, man. Same thing. This is the book of Psalms 123 and verse. I started 1. It says, "Unto thee lift up thine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants, behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters, And as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress, that's another servitude, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our power until that he have mercy upon us. The key part is the first part. As an eye of a servant look unto the hand of their master. So we are servants looking unto the hand of our master, which is the Most High and his Son, and hoping that they have mercy on their servants, because we're showing ourselves to be their servants. Who goes out there and pushes the Lord's name? Who goes out there on the highways and byways in season and out of season? Who's the one doing these sit downs? Who's the one making the calling election sure? Defending the gospel. That's what you got to do. We're servants of the Heavenly Father, man, through his will and through his power and his spirit. The Ruach Kodash. All right? Behold, as the eyes of a servant look unto the hand of their master, we looking unto the hand of our master. The hand is power. As the eye of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our power until that he have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord. Have mercy upon us. For we are exceedingly filled with contempt. So let's look up what the word contempt means. David wasn't wondering if there was going to be slavery in the kingdom. He knew it. He prophesied about it, talked about it. David put people in slavery, so he knew about it. The word there is bows.
Strong's H, 937. Booze.
Contempt. Springing from evil. Springing from prosperity. Springing from judgment. Let's look up the root of this word. Bows also. To despise, hold in contempt, hold in insignificance. So everybody looks at us like we're nothing, man. Tired of that, man. I know those that are working and doing this work and believing, you tired of it too. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't tired, man. All right, you wouldn't be here if you were tired. If you wasn't tired of being tired, man. The Lord. What does it say? Who shall rouse him up? It says our soul is exceedingly filled with scorning for those that are at ease and with the contempt of the proud. So that's what you see taking place out here with these halfway crooks, these nations that are trying to slide their way in unto this, man. They're trying to think they can do all this wickedness and then all of a sudden slide into salvation that's being given to the hopeful elect. It don't work like that. There's got to be a loser and there's got to be a winner, okay? There has to be a loser and a winner in this. This is Matthew 11 and verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke. Take my burden. That's what a yoke is. It's a burden, man. So the Lord is saying, take my slavery, take my servitude, and I've read many precepts that back that up. Take my yoke upon you. So there's a yoke. We're under a yoke in this truth, man. Just like we under the yoke of Esau, but the real yoke is we're under a spiritual yoke. Esau only has our body, man. He don't have our spirit. Esau does not have our spirit. That's why we're not in his. That's why it says, come out. The Lord is actually going to tell us, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Why would we not be partakers of it? Because we're not partakers of it now, man. We're not joined unto this society. We're not joined unto Esau's ways. The Lord is coming to destroy the ways of this world and establish righteousness. So if you are joined unto the ways of this world, guess what? You're going to be destroyed with it. Though hand join in hand, what's going to happen? Judgment. Come unto me, all ye that are all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lonely in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, my burden is light, but it's still a burden, man. It's still a yoke. What do you put on a yoke? A bondman. Okay? You put a yoke on a bondman. Why are we that? Because the Lord bought us. It says you were bought with a price, man. All right? We're not here just chilling. This is Matthew 5 and 6. The brother just posted it. Hey, shalom to you brothers on the comment board. This is Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed, it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. And how we feel? Going unto Yahweh Shai, which is the fountain of life, which is the bread from heaven, where men must eat. You want to eat, you got to eat of Yahweh Shai, man. Learn of his ways, and then learn of that, then you're going to flourish. Just like with food now. If you eat good food in this planet Earth, your body is going to thank you for it. But if you eat crappy food and you eat disgusting food, guess what? Your body's going to hate you. Your body's going to thank you for it also. But it's not going to be the way that you think. All right? So that's the main point of this lesson. I just want to, bring out and just to, touch base on that, because you got guys that are, bringing damnable heresies into the scriptures because they don't know it. They're winging it. They're not undivided, man. That's why they're not abiding in Yahweh Shai. They don't have Yahweh Shai's yoke on them, man. Because if you had the Lord's yoke, you would do what? You would treat your brother as yourself. There's things that come with this yoke of Yahweh Shai, man. That's a sit down. The yoke of Yahweh Shai. The yoke of Yahweh Shai comes with a different movement. You walk different. That's why you don't lean on your own understanding, man. All right. If you walk in this truth, you got to walk in what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and knowing that Yahweh Shai is leading you on that path, man. Okay. The path of Yahweh Shai commands a certain man out of you, man. It commands it, and you're not gonna get there overnight. Okay, you got to put yourself, you got to mollify yourself. Put the best case scenario in this walk, in this truth, is love thy brother more than thyself, and always, man, always trust in Yahweh Shai, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening in the world around you. Always keep faith, man, because He got it. He got it. We can't do what He can do, man. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. I didn't want it to go on too long. I just wanted to hit the point to let you brothers go in and see, man. All right, serving, man, take sweat. Serving, slaves, and servants. Okay. All right, those are the words we went into, and just to touch base that we are under servitude. We're under a spiritual a servitude to our Lord Yahweh Shai, man, which is He's a righteous master, man. All right. He's a righteous master, and He's gonna come and take this earth, and He's gonna put hands on those that touched us, man. So with that, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Karkadash, and I say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Karkadash. Until the next time, water for those that came by, water for the precepts, and just keep faith, keep fighting, hold on. We almost home. Shalom.